Yeah, hello, my people. My name is Chinedu Anichi, your one and only celebrity CSO. And this is Chinedu Anichi TV, streaming live from United States of America. So I greet you, my people, today. Today is Friday. Happy weekend, all of you. And how did your day go? I know some of you might be getting ready to work out, to take friends out, to hang out, and whatever the vibes that weekend has. So I wish you happy weekend. I wish you everything good. So today we'll be having a very important person who has gone globally to speak on behalf of the youths of Nigeria. So today we'll be having a great speaker. He's a public speaker, he's a catechist, he's an ambassador, youth ambassador. He has gone to different countries of this world to speak on behalf of the youths of Nigeria. And today we are privileged to have him. And we will be having today Catechist Ambassador BKC, Ndukwe. BKC Ndukwe will be live on Chinedu Anichi TV. But before I go on, I want to apologize to you. We're supposed to start by 2 p.m. But you know now. You know your brother hustle, so it's not easy. So, so you go tidy your side. Hold your side well before you go show for studio. So that is exactly what happened. And we are happy today. And very soon, we are expecting Catechist and Ambassador BKC Ndukwe. Let me see. He has been in the studio before, but I want to see. Yeah, so this is sharp 3 o'clock and we are starting. So my people, wherever you are, please, this is the time to share this live video. Yeah, my people, how you doing? Happy weekend to official Gerard Smith. Happy weekend, Ganezo. Happy weekend, Usman. Happy weekend, Okori Noye, Noye. Happy weekend, Wave 2.37. Happy weekend, Chris, the creator. Happy weekend, all of you. So, my name is Chinedu Anichi, as I told you, and today we're having a Catechist and Ambassador BKC Ndukwe. BKC Ndukwe is a great man. He has gone far and wide internationally to advocate on behalf of the youths of Nigeria. Ndukwe, I'm waiting for you. You are in the studio, but I'm not seeing your picture. Please pass through the process. Yeah, good. Ndukwe is back in the studio, and I welcome Catechist and Ambassador Ndukwe. You are here live on Chinedu Anichi TV. So, Catechist and Ambassador, you are welcome.
Thank you so much.
How are you doing?
I'm good.
So, how are you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm fine. Okay. And you?
So, for official purposes, I know a lot of young people know you, but today this is the first time you're coming to this show. Please, can you introduce yourself most responsibly? I know who you are, Catechist, Ambassador, but I'm not going to introduce you to our audience. Introduce yourself to our audience, bro.
Okay. Like you said, my name is Catechist Ambassador BKC Ndukwe. The BKC there is Blaise Kizito Chinedu Ndukwe, and I'm from the eastern part of Nigeria. I'm an African Union election observation expert, and a member of our party APC here in Nigeria. So generally, I'm a youth advocate, a youth leader. I want to see our youth do well in governance and politics of the country and of the continent. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Ambassador and Catechist BKC Ndukwe. Election observer. And he is here today. Remember, my people, as I advertised and that I posted earlier, our topic today is the youth of Nigeria, their dreams and their value system. As a youth advocate, you are here today. You see what is going on in Nigeria? Wow, yes. What's going on? Hello?
Yes, I'm with you.
Nepa, respect
Thank you.
yourself. Respect our catechist. Oh. Kati, how are you doing?
Yes, I'm good.
Okay. So, as a youth in Nigeria, Kati, if you are given the opportunity to give a free and sincere appraisal of the status of the youth of Nigeria, how will you present it for us
Okay.
to understand, for those of us who are audience, as a youth advocate, how will you present the youth of Nigeria?
Okay. First of all, Nigerian youth, I think they should be awarded separately and specially for their hard work. In Nigeria, our youth are very hardworking, resilient, and very innovative. So in Nigeria, we don't really need much of government support to scale through. We are independent, both in the entrepreneurial sector, entertainment, and all side politics. They are doing well. Even in religion, our youth are the flag bearers of Christianity in Nigeria now today. So it's a thing of joy. So I think Nigerian youth, they are great. Some persons might say we are lazy, but I said no. I think we are the most hardworking people, and I believe, hopefully, that if the government finally gets to the hands of the youth of Nigeria, we will do better than even the United States of America and other great countries.
Wow. So I love what you say. It shows that you are really a youth advocate because you're giving a reality appraisal of who
Yes.
Nigerian youths are: hardworking, resilient, intelligent, talented Nigerian youths. Wow. So, as a youth ambassador with all this appraisal of our Nigerian youths, can you give a shout out to Nigerian youths? Give the shout out to Nigerian youths. Talk to
Okay.
them because what you just said about them, I'm so happy, and I want to tell you, it's ignited more vibes in my disposition as
Okay.
far as Nigerian youths are concerned.
Shout out to Nigerian youth. Shout out to those youth who do not need mentorship to stand greatly. Shout out to the hardworking Nigerian youth who have made impact across the world. I'm giving them a special shout out, not because they are just youth, but they are youth with difference. We have been able to tour around African and compare, but by comparison, I think Nigerian youth, they are doing greatly, so they deserve a wonderful shout out to. So I encourage them to remain hardworking, to remain focused, not being biased, to keep on doing what they are doing. Because, and I must say, we are not just doing what others are doing, but we are trying to be the best of what we are doing. So shout out to all of them with a wonderful remark.
Wow. Yeah, thank you, Catechist. Nigerian youth, you have heard from Catechist, who said 2035 NG. Okay. So, my people, we have heard from Catechist, and he has given a shout out to Nigerian youths. And Catechist, I want to
Yes.
ask you something. Our topic today is about the dreams of the great Nigerian youths and their value system. So, let's start with the dreams of Nigerian youths.
Okay.
What do you think? Uh, how do you assess our dreams? And how are those dreams either realized or aborted? And what are those things that are agents of delay or arrowheads responsible for aborting the dreams of the great Nigerian youths?
Okay. Nigerian youth have big dreams and strong values that drive them forward. They are resilient, innovative, and determined to make a positive impact in their communities. Now, I love the fact that we dream big. And we are not just dreaming big, we are working hard in actualizing our dreams. But of course, we know currently we're having national economy issue, which is affecting the dreams of our Nigerian youth. Many have complained and lamented over the old system of governance, which we believe that if the youth have the opportunity to take over, they will skyrocket the economy of our dear country, Nigeria. So the major challenges we are having in our dreams, in our innovative ideas, is one, security. It is high time that the Nigerian government should give the youth the opportunity to showcase their talents. The youth are not just meant for comedy. It marvels me when I look at the system of Nigeria. We find out that our youth are millions of our youth are into comedy, are into singing and other things. Meanwhile, we have talents that are dying. Talent is not all about entertainment. We have leadership talents. So I feel that it's time that the government needs to look to check back and ask themselves, is it not time we give these boys, this young, vibrant, enthusiastic youth, a chance to lead? And with that, our dreams will have no limitations anymore. So the major limitation we are having is the government. The government should give us the opportunity to show them that yes, Nigeria can still boast of security. Nigeria can still boast of high level economic system. Nigeria can still boast of innovative ideas. And I believe that these things can be achieved only when the government gives us a chance. I'm not trying to say that the government is not doing well. Our government, they are doing marvelously well. But at the same time, you cannot compare an old 504 to a new Peugeot 2023 model. So that is just what I'm trying to say. So concerning the importance of value, the important values among Nigerian youth include hard work. Of course, everybody know. Perseverance, community support, teamwork, independence, and pride in heritage. So these values shapes our character. It shapes the Nigerian youth character, guide our actions, and inspire us to excel in our endeavors while contributing positively to the society, to the nation, to our communities. Embracing these values empowers us to pursue our dreams with determination and integrity.
That's good. So that was an intelligent way of presenting your answer, and so wonderful. The way your answer has gone a long way to reveal who you are, that you're really exposed, all the international movements you have made on behalf of Nigerian youths. They are transparent in your presentation today. So I will, I humbly and most respectfully um, give you that validation. But I
Thank
want to tell you, you are a member of the APC. You
you.
proudly say it here. So, and this your government, the APC government, you know me, I'm a media man, so I don't belong to any party. So, but since you have announced that you belong to a party, so this your APC government, how far are they getting youths involved, or what are their plans? From the little knowledge you know as a youth advocate, are they really carrying the youth along? And
Okay,
if they are doing so, how, where? And if they are not doing so, what, as a youth advocate who is a member of the party, which steps have you taken to draw the attention to the teeny youths that the choking angry finger of the economy of Nigeria is dealing with us?
yes. Okay, of course, we know that the government of President Mohammed Tinubu, yes, but we call him popularly President Ahmed Bola Tinubu, is a renewed hope government. The government that have brought hope to not just the youth, women, people from with disability and all. our president and his government, they have plans, and they have been executing constructive ideas that are bringing long-lasting solutions to our economy. Of course, we must note the issue of Nigeria didn't start today. It didn't start in 2023. It's a prolonged problem that needs expertise in leadership. And I must say, with the way Mr. President have gone so far, he's well experienced. He's well experienced to correct some of these issues that we are having. But now the issue is to get Nigeria better and to involve the youth in the governance. It's not a one-man business. Mr. President occupies just the office of the president, but we have ministers, we have senators. Now the question is, how are we, the citizens, how are we fighting to see that the youth are nominated and elected into a government? It marvels me when you see a youth comes out for an election. People will still prefer to vote for the old Mogons, the veterinary leaders. Because of what? Because they have money, more money than they use. Of course, financial constraint is really affecting us, enjoying politics and governance full time. But as you may have it, the government is really concerned. Now, why I'm saying that the government is concerned in involving the youth in carrying the youth along, the office of the Minister of Women Affairs, she have single-handedly organized a project which fosters in sponsoring young women in the current ongoing local government election. So that is a good step. She has taken it. She was like, okay, you have the interest. Come at the Ministry of Women Affairs will sponsor you. They will support you to make sure that you are there. That is a good way to start. That's a good campaign for involvement of youth. I was in Ghana, I think, some months back. We spoke about unconstitutional changes in government in Africa. And I highlighted my point. I said, I think it's better we start pushing for youth. We start helping them by not just in politics, but in businesses. And of course, everybody knows that the president have been disbursing funds to support our youth in their small and large scale business. Something that have never happened since the past 16 years. So Mr. Bola Ahmed Tinubu have, upon himself, decided to do what? To skyrocket the businesses of our youth, to see that our youth gets to politics. He's a man that is open. His government is open to carry everybody along. But the issue is, until the main problem of Nigeria is corrected, some of his effort will not be seen. That is the problem we're having. He's working hard, but there are some problems that are foundational problems. Until it's corrected, Nigeria cannot get better. But we pray that Nigeria will get better in his government under his watch, and he's performing marvelously well. Thank
you. Wow. 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 Let me look at what people. Catechist BKC. He is well educated, humble, and hardworking. An international youth. Kudos, Kizzy. Okay, Joseph, Chukwemeka Joseph, Amachi Otunye, Cynthia Sipre, Chidima Namani, and others. So we greet you. So my brother, on the 1st of August, a very historical thing took place in Nigeria. And you will see that, anyway, it was slated for August 1st to 10th. I don't know if it was eventually completed. But if you see that process of demonstration for hunger, 99% of people involved were Nigerian youths. So how do we reconcile this, your wonderful and very articulated claim, with the pragmatic demonstration of unsatisfaction and hunger in Nigeria? So how can we reconcile this, your wonderfully articulated efforts of the government and the reaction of the Nigerian youths um, uh, on August.
Okay. First of all, it's not articulated. It's fact. It's fact. Everybody can see it that Mr. President is carrying the youth along. Then, concerning the 1st of August protests, we are not denying the fact that there is hunger in the country. But we must note the fact that it is a global problem. It's a global issue. It's not just Nigeria that is passing through this hunger, should I say hunger strike or whatever. But the youth coming out to protest, of course, protest is a legal right. Is in the constitution of Nigeria. But now the question is, can protest solve the problem? Are they not done with protests? What is the outcome? What is the outcome? And we are lucky enough that Mr. President office is open. So we would have preferred dialogues instead of protests. Now, when looking back at the outcome of the protest, we find out that many government properties were hijacked, many things were destroyed. Go to Kano State, a new modern furnished facility that would have boosted the internet sector, that would have educated and raised children into the internet world, was hijacked, looted and all. So I think protest should be reserved more for an organized country. When I mean organized country, it's not in governance, but we ourselves, the citizens. Now, of course, so many dialogues we are had from the Ministry of Youth, from the Office of the Speaker of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Honorable Abbas. Dialogues we are made, and dialogues are still going on, which I and myself have been involved. I've participated in so many dialogues to speak for the youth. We know the problems, and we are taking it to the government. And of course, the assurance you are getting from the government is very encouraging and sustainable. And I think in less than 6 months, Nigeria will recover from this whole hunger, fuel subsidy, and all. The first subsidy that Mr. President removed is for the good of the country. It's not just a part-time solution, but it's a long-lasting solution. With time, don't be surprised. I can boldly say that with time, maybe in less than a year, we may sell fuel at 100 naira a liter. Yes. So I believe with my, like you said, my claims, not just my claims, fact that the citizens are seeing themselves, Nigeria youth will see the outcome. Of course, our president, despite the fact that we need support, we were not we didn't encourage for the protests, but yet Mr. President still gave a listening ear. His speech on that Sunday morning gave everybody a relief. He spoke wonderfully well. And we believe that Nigeria youth, their problems has been heard and solutions will be given. And which people like us, I'm calling on youth leaders, I'm calling on the APC youth chairman, on Israel, I'm calling on the minister for youth, that it is our responsibility now to make sure that the problems being stated by the youth are that solutions are given to them. And we are telling Nigerian youth that we will never rest until every dying part stated in the protest is solved. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Wow. So, you said you have been involved in several dialogues.
Yes.
Can you mention them to us, and what were their outcomes? So that for those who are not privileged to be involved, that is why we're here, so that people can listen to you.
Okay. The first dialogue was a town hall meeting with the APC youth national leader. Honorable Dayo Israel. He had a town hall meeting with stakeholders of our party, and the stakeholders which cover the 36 states of this great country. So we highlighted the key fact noted in the protest demands, which they say end bad governance, end hunger. Of course, the whole thing is centered in hunger. Because I can boldly say, had it been we can go to the market and buy a cup of rice at 100 naira or 50 naira, nobody will come out to say that this government is not doing well. But because of the hunger is something that affects both the rich and the poor. So because hunger have been food has been affected, now it seems that is not affordable. So that's why we highlighted and we constructively discussed on how the government can help to see that food and its prices comes down. And of course, results are already there. Now you can buy a bag of rice at 40,000 naira. These are part of our dialogue. These are part of the constructive dialogues that we had. Rice is 40,000 naira, so there is hope for Nigeria. Their hope has been renewed. Now I was also involved in the honorable speaker's dialogue, a town hall meeting with this youth, both youth from university level, youth leaders, from religious level, university level, and political party level, and the youth were opportune to speak their mind. Now it is not just us, the stakeholders. It's not just us, the leaders. We are talking, but they were given an open room for them to voice out their problems. And I must tell you, Mr. Speaker have been raising these matters in the chamber, in the Green Chamber. And of course, Mr. President is a man that listens to his cabinets, and he's already working on giving solutions to all these things. We must acknowledge that the custom rate has been removed for food importation. This is a great move to see that hunger is defeated. And I believe in less than a month or so, hunger will be defeated. We did not just make dialogue, we are still fighting, we are still following it up to see that our dialogues, the results are driven from our dialogues.
Okay, so you want the youth of Nigeria, can you really categorically say on this platform that if something positive did not come out, the youth of Nigeria should hold you responsible for what you're saying now?
Okay, number one, I'm not the president. Number two, I'm not the Senate president. Neither am I the chief judge of the federation. But the truth is, my honest truth categorically is that I'm over sure that solutions are being given. So in no distance time, it's just a matter of time. Nigerians, I believe that we have reached our elastic limit. That is why it's as if things are bad. They are at their elastic limit, but we are begging them. They should just give Mr. President and his cabinet a little time. It could be 1 month, it could be 2 months, but time should be given. They should give them time for them to see solutions. Normally, naturally, without their protest, solutions are being given. I think around 2 months ago, when dollar was flying to the sky, Mr. President made sure that dollar came down to 900 naira. But unfortunately, it has gone up again. And of course, the same Mr. President that made it to come down is still going to bring it down, perhaps to 600 naira this time. So it's a matter of time. They should give him time. So Nigeria should not hold me responsible because nobody is too sure. Nobody can say for sure what can happen the next day. Life is not predictable, but we are giving solutions that will make life meaningful for the common man.
Say for the common man.
Yes.
Hey, I am so happy that there are still some young people who really believe that this government is doing good. Let me tell you, you are not many, but where you got your own ideas from is what I wonder. Because 99% of the young people in Nigeria, they believe that there is serious hardship, and they believe that they had hope that Tinubu will correct it. And
Yes.
because it's not as if the hardship started, but it got worse with Tinubu's administration. And you, as a young person who is an advocate of the youth, internationally and locally, you are coming out to tell the whole Nigerian youths that this same Tinubu they are saying, Mr. President, that they are saying that is not doing well, that is doing well, and Nigeria should have hope. Brother, what is it that is propelling this tendency that is giving you this kind of strong hope?
Okay. For those that have known me, or for those that know me, they know that the last thing I can do is to file myself into a system that is corrupt or into a system that is not going to work. I'm very productive and I'm a very positive human being. And I've seen the government, I've seen what they can do, and I've come closer to them. So with the because I can't be I can't be deceived and I'm not blind. I'm seeing it with my eyes. Just that it needs a little time to mature so that the whole masses can see it. Yes, there is hunger, no doubt. But we should remember that Mr. President is not a magician. This is barely a year. It's just 1 year in office. The main thing that is causing this whole issue is the removal of fuel subsidy. Of course, we knew that it's going to cause hunger and other things in the country. But have we looked at the future solutions it's going to give to our economy? No, nobody's considering it. And you must bear with me that the solutions that are lasting always starts in a hard way. It doesn't start good. Good things starts with bad, maybe little temptations. Like our president say, let us take baby steps of pain. What are these baby steps of pain? Endurance. Let us endure. Let us persevere a little bit for us to see solutions. So nobody is paying me. No, nobody is paying me to support a good system. But it's just that I'm trying to be as honest as I can be. Yes, a system that is, as a leader, everybody must not be by your side. The government, of course, even before election, everybody, like the youth, perhaps they might, out of anger, that okay, this person I voted for, this, and they forgot that also the same way you voted for this person, another person voted for this person. They are judging from their own perspective. One person cannot make a winner. That is the issue. So the grievance just didn't start now. It started immediately. The INEC declared Bola Ahmed Tinubu the winner. So they should just have time, and they should not criticize, and they should not give up on Nigeria. Nigeria is a wonderful country. Nigeria have produced great men, which you yourself is among the great men of Nigeria. So let us be hopeful. Our government have given us renewed hope. Let's be hopeful.
Okay. Catechist, as an internationally recognized election observer, do you understand?
Yes.
So what can you say about the election that led to the last election in Nigeria that led to the emergence of Bonati?
Okay. Election, of course, we know. Most time it's hard to get 100% credibility, even in the United States of America. But this last election, I think it has some level of credibility, at least 70%. I can't say 100, because
Wow.
even the that brought Joe Biden is not 100%. You know, the youth perhaps might have voted for a younger person, which is Mr. P. But a nation is not made up of just the youth. We have old people. And some in the old people and the women, they might have voted for Bola Ahmed Tinubu. I voted for P. Surprisingly, I voted for P. But we must understand, somebody must win an election. And the winning merge is not even that much. That is to show you that, yes, this is the INEC. They tried in getting credibility. Yes, of course, people they believe that because Buhari was an APC member for that, he's going to give Tinubu the election. No, the INEC did their job. If that was the case, they would have conducted an election. We must know that the North is bigger than the South in population. So majority of the Northerners and the Western region of Nigerians voted for Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and that made him the winner. So we cannot continue to say Nigeria. And of course, okay, after the election, they went to the judiciary. They went to court. And the court, they cannot lie like that. INEC cannot be wrong, and court cannot as well be wrong. So there is an atom of truth. I'm not trying to say he won the election. I'm not trying to say he did not win the election, but I'm trying to say there is no smoke without fire. For him to have been declared as the winner by INEC, and the court also affirms his victory, that means there is an atom of truth that yes, he won the election. It is still that same court that sacks some people, and it was that court that sacked a governor. So that means the court is not doing based on executive power. Perhaps, okay, this man is on seat, let us consider him. No, they did from facts, from what they saw. They are professionals in what they are doing. But elections have come and gone. It is time for governance. P2B might have won, Tinubu might have won. It could be human error per se. Let's see it as human error, not as rigging. Yes, there might be level of rigging. Even in USA, they rig election. But I'm not saying that our election was rigged, but I'm saying that there's an atom of truth that he won.
Oh, my brother. So I think as a young person, can you tell us how old are you?
Okay, I think I'm not too old.
You think, or how old are you?
Okay, I'm not old. I'm not too young. Well, yeah. I'm old enough.
So how old are you?
By October 2nd, I'll be entering. I forgot my age. Funny enough, I'm entering 23.
You're entering 27.
23.
27, right? So
not
is it 20 or 30?
No. 23 years.
23.
Yes.
2001. Yeah. Okay. Wonderfully. So I think for me, coming from my own side, and from the comments of some of us here, we have 125 people watching, and you see people are reacting already. So
okay.
I believe that you are not sincere. You are not very sincere. You are more diplomatic than being nude in what you're saying. You know,
okay.
You see, because you are approaching us from a consolatory point of view, like trying to reassure us that it's going to be well. You're not even telling us the damage, the reality of the damage. We know that, like somebody wrote, Engineer Jude said, Engineer Jude said, I can remember in 2015, 50 kg bag of foreign rice was sold at the rate of 8,500. But now, how much is it? So we are talking about practical experiences at home, which goes beyond ideologies. We know it was in this Nigeria that beavers was made. You understand?
Yes.
Be a process of collation of results. Do you understand? And at the point of election, the INEC chairman said that beavers might not be referred to legally as the authentic source of results.
Okay.
Instead, it was all those from this, from that. And Nigerians were so relaxed when he was going for the campaign that the use of beavers will solve the whole problem. And millions of naira were put into it. But today, the way you are talking shows that INEC did a very credible job.
Did I say that?
Yeah, you said there could be little human error one here and there.
Yes.
Now what it means is that the damage was minimal.
Anyway, I can't say for sure because I didn't observe the election. I just casted my vote like every other citizen did.
Okay, you didn't observe Nigerian election.
I didn't observe Nigerian
So,
elections. I
okay, I
cannot say.
was thinking you observed it because
No, I didn't observe
now
Nigerian.
I can take you for granted because you did not observe the election.
Yes.
See, I want to take you for granted because there are things that people observe that contradicts your own claim today.
Yes.
So, which of the international elections have you observed?
Okay, I've observed the Rwanda election that brought President Paul Kagame.
Okay.
Yes. Then also Togolese, Republic of Togo.
Okay,
That
you have
have,
observed those two elections. Okay,
yes.
the election of Rwanda, can you compare it with the election that you voted? Because you say you voted. That means
Okay,
you participated in that election. In that
election of
election, in that Rwanda election, as an
mm,
observer, can you compare the credibility of Rwanda election with that of Nigeria? And if you do, which one do you think is more credible?
okay, coming to compare, I think we cannot really compare because there are factors to consider for credibility. The population, you can't compare the population. Nigeria is highly populated, so there is risk of election malpractice. But Rwanda is a nation that have 9 million citizens, not so much, 9 million citizens, and the election. When I was talking with some of their some people that are coming to cast their vote, I say, why are you guys coming out in troops, like voluntarily to come and vote for election? Nobody's forcing you, nobody's begging to come and vote. They say that they take election as a time to appreciate their president for what he's doing for them. Now you come to state station that you see number of registered voters 100, number of those that voted 98. But in Nigeria election, you will see number of registered voters 100, number of those that voted 4. So I think Nigerians themselves are the ones that are giving the room for malpractice. Now, a situation whereby 98 persons comes out to vote, it will be difficult to rig or to maneuver a result. But a situation whereby only 40% of the citizens comes out to vote for their leader. During our election in 2023, Nigerians were more active on social media, reposting, counting 71, OB 72, OB 1 them. So many of them did not go to the ballot box. But in Rwanda, their citizens came out to say that they want to come and vote. But Nigerians, we see them with their phone, highly recharged. Their data is on, network is strong. They are following the social media. Tuned Not, Instablog, following up. That is not election. Election starts from the citizen. You yourself, are you credible? Many of us are not credible. Because if we were credible, we would have come out to come and vote. But they did not vote and they gave much gap. So those gap, you have given election riggers and all room to manipulate the result. There's much more space. So if in my honest truth, comparing, Rwanda election is far, far better than Nigerian election. That is my honest truth.
Okay, bro. If I tell you, as an APC youth, as a youth advocate, and as an internationally recognized election observer, what message can you give to the entire Nigerian youths, considering the circumstance they are facing now? I want you to personally give them a message.
Okay, my fellow compatriots, my fellow youth, you guys should know that we are in this together. The economy is not just affecting some set of people, it's affecting all of us. I'm affected also. But we cannot give up on our nation. If we give up at this age, what do we expect our children to do? No, I think it is a time, it is a call for us to come together and see ways we can better the nation. To get a country better, to make a country better is not just the function of the president or the function of the government of those in government. It's a function of all of us. Let us start from our home. Many of us are not credible in their doings. Some people's minor business transactions, they are they are finding ways to extort money and sink people's money, which is not good. So I advise that I believe that if we start by now to train ourselves for tomorrow, when we get there, we finally believe that the future hope of Nigeria will be fully actualized. But if we don't prepare ourselves, perhaps we will end up getting involved in the godfatherism system of Nigeria, which will keep on affecting the economy of Nigeria. Yes, if you don't prepare yourself for a function, you cannot operate well. Then somebody will just come and pick you up, come and become the governor of Kano State. I will give you money, I will do everything, but you will give me 80% of the Kano economy. How do you expect Kano to move? Kano can never move. But we should prepare ourselves because we believe if those people don't go by law, they go by nature. They go by nature. So to get Nigeria better starts now. I tell people that tomorrow is now. We cannot continue waiting for tomorrow. Let's prepare ourselves so that when we get there, we do better. We make change. Don't be surprised. Those youth shouting, protesting. If you give them one power, one ministerial power, sorry to say, is it not the youngest minister, the female minister that looted how many sum of billions of naira, which is very bad. Is a slap on the faces of the youth. So let us be patriotic citizens. Let us work on ourselves so that we could be able to take over power from this veterinary leadership of our dear country. So Nigerians have hope. I bring you a message of hope. Have hope and pray. Let us continue to pray that Nigeria gets better in no distance time.
Wow. That is your message, and it's good. Nigerian youths, you heard from your fellow youths. He said, we're all in this together. And wow. So I don't know what happened, but network took him out of the space. But what I want to say now is this person that we're speaking with now is a youth, is a Nigerian youth. And you can see the way he's talking. It shows that Nigerian youth really they are people that I don't know how to describe them because their views are diverse. They cannot even say this is where they are standing. Like he is now saying that there's hope and the government is doing great and the government have Nigerian youths in mind. And some other youths are saying it's not true. So I don't know. But if you know your own position and your opinion about this, you can come and tell us in the comment section. I don't know. Network just took him off. Let's see if he is getting back so that I'll ask him two questions again. But before then, we want to see what we can do. Yeah. So, Okamaka Joy, how are you doing? So, Makona, I want all of you that are watching, please, can you send a love emoji to this particular platform now? Send a love emoji and let us keep waiting for him a little and see if he can bounce back to the studio. If you are watching, just keep sending a love emoji. Keep sending a love emoji as we wait for him. If you love what we are doing in this station and you love as we are bringing back to you, very, very educative, interactive session in this platform, streaming on Instagram. For those of you on Instagram, what is your take on the issue? King Solomon Gadgets, official TJ, Kuliami, Maybach, Morio _01, Mr. Sakpa, Blessing IBKO, Henry Ike 23. You are all welcome. Okay, Divine Uzoma. Divine is already campaigning for BKC. BKC is out of the studio. I don't know what's going on, but let me call him back again and see what's going on. Let me put up a call to him and see. It could be power failure, it could be anything. Okay, he's back to the studio. He is back. So what happened?
Network just tripped off.
Yeah, so I noticed it. So that was a good discussion, and I think I will have done enough with the Nigerian youths. And let's come to something very, very important, and that is about skill acquisition. All the countries of the world that you see today succeeding, they are deploying young people into skills. Like I'm in US, they don't ask you about certificate. They want to find out what you can do. So considering that you are an advocate of Nigerian youths, locally and internationally, what do you think the government, which you are part of, what do you think they are doing to increase skill acquisition among them?
Okay, I think the government is not doing so well in that aspect. Skill acquisition is something that so many governments have neglected. They only use it for campaign, but when they get to power, they forget about their promises. I remember a governor promised to take 4,000 youth. But anyway, that's not where we are heading. I think it's an advice to the government. They are not. I can't come out on the national television and say that they are doing well. To lie against my fellow youths. No, the truth is they are not doing so well. I think it's high time they adapt that system in order to skyrocket because it will now reduce the number of those who have hope in them. You know, what makes the citizens to complain is when all their hopes are in the government. But if you encourage skill acquisition, now one person can be able to take care of his family. By then, the person takes off his eyes in the government. Whatever you are doing is not their business. But because there is no work, no job opportunity, that is why you see people rally around, some will enter into kidnapping and all. But when such systems are encouraged and practiced, the economy will get better. There will be security. There will be reduction of unemployment because skill acquisition is something that can stand to compete with education.
Wow, that's great. And Nigerian youths and the government you're serving requires to do better for
Yes.
skill acquisition. They should improve on that aspect. Ah, network is dealing with my brother today. I don't know why. We just have 8 minutes to be on this show, 5 minutes to be on this show more. And if we can come back, let's find out one or two things from him before we go. So, for those of you who are watching us, I was asking you to send us a love emoji. If you love what we are doing on this show, please send a love emoji like repeatedly. I want this page to be painted with love. Can somebody do it? And if you're watching, can you do it for us? Please send a love emoji if you love what we are doing in this show. Bringing in people of different experiences to come and talk to us, to come and share experience with us. And if you love what we are doing, send a love emoji. Wow. Does it mean some people are not watching? We have 119 people watching. Or you're not hearing me, or you don't like the show. I don't understand. Send a love emoji in the comment section. Send a love emoji in the comment section if you're at home with what we're doing, if you support what we're doing. Send a love emoji to the comment section. Wow. Divine Uzoma, thank you. Thank you for doing that. Thank you. Wow, network is really dealing with my brother. And the show is rounding up any moment from now. So exactly, I don't know what to do. Thank you, Diamond. Thank you, Diamond. Well, I think our brother is it's an issue. It's a serious issue now. So, my people, this is a one-hour show, and I think we can just take part of what he has discussed, and then I want to promise you, you are getting the We have gotten some good part of him. It's just that there are some other things we wanted to know from him that we would have done. This is 1 hour already, and we can't go beyond 1 hour in the show for now, so that it will be possible for people who can watch him to watch. If it's so long, it will become very boring for people to watch. So thank you, all of you that came. Amaka Bliss, you're welcome. Thank you for all your support. Thank you for all your sharing. Please, if you're here, please go and share this live video in your page. You can also share it through WhatsApp to your friends. Share it through WhatsApp. It will not remove anything from you. If it increases our views, it will not remove anything from you. If increases our followers, it will not remove anything from you. So it is still the same data. It is still the same time. So help us tell your friends to tell another friend that Chinedu Anichi TV comes online 2 p.m. Central American time, 8 p.m. Nigerian time every day. Tomorrow is Saturday, we'll be having a Tobon Suka. So tomorrow is going to be another show. Now, I will not tell you who is coming. I will not tell you, but when you see, if you know what to do, just go and tell all the soccer people to be on the show tomorrow, because we're going to have a big fish tomorrow. I don't want to reveal him. I don't want to even tell him. I want to take some people on our way so that after he has come, some people will say, hey, I won't miss this Otobo Soccer again. So my people, I thank you for coming. I thank you for finding time to be with us. God will surely bless you. You know I love you. Uh, my name is Chinedu Anichi, your one and only celebrity CSO. Remember, this is Chinedu Anichi TV. I was streaming live from United States of America. To be precise, we are streaming live from St. Louis, Missouri. We had a wonderful, internationally recognized youth advocate today in the person of Catechist and Ambassador BKC Ndukwe. And he has done justice to the questions we put him. So thank you and God bless you. Remember, I love you and we rise to lifting others. God bless you.